The patch notes themselves are absolutely massive, but what do we actually have in practice? Let's break it down. Let's start with the most amusing addition, the micro grenade. I found one in a raid, and I must say, it looks quite cutie. You wouldn't even think it could cause anyone harm. I decided to test it out, went offline, and threw the grenade at my feet. And the result? Well, let's just say maybe I wasn't standing close enough? Let's repeat the experiment. As you've guessed, its damage is weak. But maybe it's cheap. You can only buy it from the trader in exchange for 2 GP coins. It's indeed not expensive, but I doubt anyone will actually use it, considering that you cannot buy more than 4 at a time. Next up, the complete overhaul of customs. Because of the winter scenery, it's not immediately clear how much has changed, but when you get closer, you start noticing the new textures. For example, near the bridge there's a house that looks entirely different now. Warehouses have also been redesigned, both inside and out, with many new elements added, some of which can even be used for new PvP maneuvers. Some small details, seemingly insignificant at first glance, actually affects gameplay quite a bit. For instance, near the Mad building there used to be a concrete block that allowed you to jump over the fence or gain an advantage over an enemy. Now it's simply gone. At the gas station you used to be able to jump over the wire fence, but now there's just a hole. Near the bridge there's a white fence with one panel, now partially collapsed, allowing you to shoot through it, but not jump over, forcing you to go around it entirely. I'm sure there are tons of such small changes. The work done on larger structures is also impressive. For example, in the area near the candle where the sniper carries, they've opened up an entirely new building. Inside, it feels incredibly atmospheric and well designed. You can see for yourself how it looks. The building isn't just a small 2x2 box, it's generally large with different passages and crawl spaces. If someone camps there, spotting them could be quite tricky. You can also climb the candle, though not all the way to the top, just to the platform. Additionally, there are now new escape routes underneath it, allowing you to exit on the opposite side. Near the skeleton building, they've opened another structure, and it looks just as intricate inside. There are plenty of spots for firefights, and even an incredibly overpowered red spot. I am not sure if it's even possible to see someone camping there. There's also a small extension near the boat. I have no idea what it's for, but there are little houses surrounded by loot, a Christmas tree, and new festive items like a canister of 40-proof fuel, inedible Olivier salad, Christmas ornaments, and so on. If you move further in, you might encounter a door bug. But if you take the proper road, you'll find the boss. I'm not sure of its purpose, there's no loot or any continuation. It's probably a hidden extraction point, requiring a node that could spawn anywhere. Overall, the entire location feels refreshed. Everywhere you go there's something new, like the radios playing random tunes. Or sometimes not at all. Survival lesson number 1. Never trust scaffs. Sir, yes, sir. Even now, one of you could be a scaff. How about you, Ivan Drushlag? Sir, yes, sir. Are you a scaff? No way, sir. Didn't your old man tell you about the importance of a Patreon subscription? Sir, only once, sir. So he wasn't lying. Assume the posh position, soldier. Now list everything on Patreon. There are farm regions, weapon builds, and loads of guides. If you know all that, how did you end up unsubscribed? Lost in browser tabs, sir. Oh, you little motherfucker. Gifts with valuable loot can be found under trees and snowmen. Garlands are hung everywhere, and the entire map exudes a New Year vibe. Scavs now wander around with the backpacks featuring antlers and animal masks. They're honestly pretty creepy, like something out of a horror game. There's also a Santa Claus who gives out gifts, but I heard there are several of them, and if you kill one, another will attack you on sight. Oddly, he doesn't seem to pick up anything you drop for him. I have not experienced frostbite yet, probably because I didn't activate the special game mode. Christmas trees are literally in every house, playing holiday melodies. Near the red building there are trucks with the Coca-Cola, I mean Tarkov. And now here's the kicker. You can turn off the lights with the button. So epileptical damage is now in our arsenal too. Item icon rework. There's a bit of cringe here, because many of the icons looks incredibly unnatural. It feels like an AI generated them. It's as if someone just said, "Make it look 3D." And they started slapping depth onto everything, even when it wasn't needed. It feels less like a refresh and more like a rollback to alpha. I don't really care, I'll get it used to it, but what about you guys? Is it acceptable, or should they have left it alone? A cooler knife, which are actually push daggers. This is either cringe or I just don't get it. Items skins update. Many items have received updated skins. For example, the currency looks completely different now and honestly much better. Rubles, dollars and euros. Additionally, rubles can now stack up to 1 million. The Ratnik helmet has received a visual update, as well as a bank robber rig. New containers have been added, though it's not entirely clear how they work yet, since they require quest completion to obtain. Here's how the prestige dark text look. Dark text can now also be swapped like any other item. New weapons have not been tested yet because they are all locked behind quests. There are also new class for helmets, here they are. Hideout. Absolute coolness. You can now hang posters unlocked through quests and prestige. You can repaint walls and ceilings, you can place figures on different places, and equipment stand now have new poses like gangster or bodybuilder. There are also hidden Easter eggs, such as a cat litter tray behind the toilet, knitted mouse under the table, and other surprises. The bathroom is now equipped with a shower, and there's a meme note on the fridge. Character skins. Yusek skins are fire. Total rocker vibes. I literally picked Yusek this vibe just for this skin. Here's how the beer skins look first and second, and here are the Yusek skins first and second. There are also winner skins, but they are nothing special, just plain white and a little yellow. These can also be earned through quests. Active window. Absolute game changer. You can now immediately unload your junk from a raid directly into your stash or other containers. And the best part, this works in a raid. You can instantly transfer loot from an enemy or a crate into your rig or backpack using control. Healing. Even better. Now you just press one button and BAM! Your PMC is fully healed, just like in Arena Breakout. I won't stop repeating it. It looks a bit unusual, but it saves you from having to dive into your inventory repeatedly. It's insanely cool and convenient. New quests. A lot of new quests have been added, and some old ones have been reworked. Pelka and Strelka, Abandoned Cargo, Passion for Ergonomics, New Gunsman questline, Private Club, Work Smarter, Break the Deal. Animation rework, Prone and Stance. The Prone and Stand animation have been reworked. The character now seems to extend their hands forward when lying down, which gives it a smoother feel, and the sound is much quieter. The stand animation also feels more polished. Sound. Brief overview. The sound design has become more volumetric, with a decent echo effect. I'll do a separate breakdown, so subscribe and stay tuned. Recoil is different now. Not bad, just different. The key thing is that it's not awful. This video ends. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.